Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Fanatic Rundown. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but they did have a very exciting third period nevertheless. The Edmonton Oilers fall 4-3 tonight to the Dallas Stars. This guy right here makes a triumphant return to the Edmonton Oilers tonight, back in the lineup after signing his new contract the other day. Sam Gagner comes in, scores 2 goals. He was creating chances all night long. He even had time on the Oilers' second power play unit. He was playing primarily 5-on-5, at least later in the game, with Evander Kane and Ryan McLeod. One of the nicest things I saw from Gagner, aside from his 2 goals, obviously, in the third period, was just when he was on that second power play unit, just creates a chance out of nothing. Doesn't see anything opening up, just takes a hard shot on net, knowing that shot will lead to a rebound, create an opportunity. Ryan McLeod nearly buried that one. So Sam Gagner, fantastic return tonight. I just wish we could be celebrating it with a victory tonight, which unfortunately we cannot do. The Edmonton Oilers, 50 shots. 50 shots on net tonight. They pick up 3 goals, and it wasn't even Jake Ottinger in net. Scott Wedgwood, who has, I believe Louis DeBrusk and Jack Michaels were mentioning that he's given the Oilers trouble in the past. He gives them trouble tonight, makes 47 saves on the Edmonton Oilers tonight, but it's just basically tonight was just another example of the story of the season, at least for the most part for the Oilers. The Oilers weren't terrible. They created chances, but every mistake they made pretty much ends up in the back of their net. Their power play lets them down again, goes 0 for 4 tonight. Basically, the Stars killed the Oilers on the transition. 3 of Dallas's goals coming following an Oilers chance at the other end. 2-on-1s, 3-on-1s that the Oilers just simply cannot give up. And the Oilers played a hell of a final period, but it was just almost too little, too late. They went into the third, I believe it was down 3-1, and then Dallas scored early to make it 4-1. So really that fourth goal, the backbreaker, the winning goal for Dallas tonight. But yeah, guys, Evander Kane, Sam Gagner, by far the best Oilers on the night. Kane had the other goal for the Oilers tonight. For Sam Gagner, it was his first goal with the Oilers since February 19th, 2020, a span of 1,352 days. So it's been a while. It's Sam's third stint with the team. It started off really well. Like I said, just really happy for this guy here. I wish that effort could have closed out with a win tonight. Maybe Sam just needed more ice time tonight. He was just feeling it. You could tell he was out there and just trying to make things happen all night. Finally breaks through with a couple goals in the third. The Oilers just no puck luck tonight either. I mean, they had, we believe it was 3 goalposts in the second period. Bush nearly capitalized there, but once again, it's the Oilers' mistakes ending up in the back of their net, and it cost them again tonight. Connor Brown left the game with an injury late in the second period. Brown was playing in game number 9 on the year. He's 1 game away from earning his bonus. I don't think there's any doubt that Connor Brown will get that bonus. He just has to play 10 games, and then he gets his $3.225 million bonus, which will end up, for the most part, on the Oilers' cap next season. But with Brown going down, Jason Gregor put out this tweet: if the Connor Brown injury isn't long-term injured reserve worthy, the Oilers will need to send Broberg down, who doesn't require waivers, in order to recall a forward for Saturday's game versus Nashville, and probably go 11-6 as Janmark, based on not skating with the team all week, is unlikely to be ready. So yeah, Matthias Janmark was also out tonight for the Oilers, so they had to go down to 10 forwards. And yeah, I could see if Brown is out, we likely see Broberg go down, and this does possibly open the door for Raphael Lavoie, a player that many Oilers fans wanted to see recalled, probably over Sam Gagner, but I think for the role that Sam Gagner was called up for, looks like he's primarily going to play fourth line, but if he keeps playing like he did tonight, I could see Sam Gagner definitely elevated in the lineup, at least from time to time. But if a guy like Connor Brown is down, then Raphael Lavoie is a player that makes sense to bring up, because if Lavoie is playing in your top nine, that's a role that's better suited for him. You don't want Lavoie coming up to play on your fourth line and playing 5, 6, 7 minutes a night. He could actually get some solid ice time with Connor Brown out. So we'll see what happens here. We don't know the extent of Connor Brown's injury. He could even possibly be back on Saturday against Nashville. So we'll see what happens there. But keep an eye on the waiver wire. We could potentially be seeing a Raphael Lavoie call-up. So I think that's all I had to say on this one, guys. Like I said, it's another frustrating one. Oilers fall to 2-6-1. Stuart Skinner. You don't want to blame it too much on goaltending, but if the Oilers could have got a save here or there, I mean, it ends up being a 4-3 hockey game. It didn't look like goaltending was going to be a huge difference when it was 4-1, but when the Oilers get that close, fall down just by one goal, if we could have got a save here or there from Skinner, he made a few decent ones tonight. He wasn't terrible by any stretch, but ultimately not good enough for the Oilers. But the defensive play, as always, not strong enough in front of him. The Oilers giving up 2-on-1, 3-on-1 rushes to the Dallas Stars, and the Dallas Stars made the Oilers pay. So, like I said, 2 steps forward, 1 step back with this team. It wasn't a good enough effort for 60 minutes. They weren't terrible, but they weren't good enough, and we just have to hope we can take down Nashville for the second time this season, get back in the win column, because the Oilers have got to make up some points here. They're falling further and further behind. So a 2-6-1 record, as we've talked about to death, simply not good enough for the Oilers so far to this point. And hopefully, if a Raphael Lavoie call-up does happen, maybe that's another spark. Having Sam Gagner in the lineup tonight, clearly a spark for the Oilers. He picks up a couple goals. So I don't expect Sam Gagner to go on a tear and get like 20 goals here for the Oilers. That's completely unrealistic. But if he can come through, help other guys in that bottom 6, get them going, and just be a catalyst for some wins here, that would be absolutely massive. And yeah, just hoping my boy Gagner here can keep it going. So let me know your thoughts on the game tonight, on Sam Gagner's performance, in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. See you soon, guys. Take care.